Summer Rae calls out Sasha Banks, which I was like, why is she calling out Sasha Banks? She said I didn't end up flat on my face at WrestleMania like Sasha Banks did. Sasha comes out. She said, you must have forgot. I'm still Sasha Banks, and I'm still the boss. Slaps her in the face. Summer Rae sold that slap. I mean, put herself through the ropes. Just get her away from it. She was, oh, my God. Like, she was just so appalled that she got slapped in the face. But that was Sasha Banks being the boss that we saw in NXT.
In that part, now get to the women's title presentation. I was upset that Becky and Sasha just
walked away.
Like, and just walked away. Sasha did it. She stood up to Summer Rae. Why didn't you just stand up to Charlotte? Instead, we get Natty stand up to Charlotte.
Well, the way I looked at it was Sasha Banks did that series of video diaries the whole week in Dallas, seeing her picture up on the stadium, seeing her picture up around the city, doing her first Access, being in her first Hall of Fame. And she was very emotional the whole time and kept talking about this is my dream. Like, dreams do come true. It wasn't quite the boyhood dream story they did with HBK, but the whole thing was about this is her dream. I think even, like, JBL put that over during WrestleMania. So I think in that sense, I think it was more like, I can't even deal with this anymore. Like, I don't want to hear you talk about it. That should have been me. I have to just leave. And that's why Charlotte specifically, I think, called out, oh, I didn't bank on you leaving. I think it was just that character being like, I can't even stand here and listen to this anymore.
But you still, I understand Natty's like the grandmom of the division.
Well, this goes back to also it's something different that with Shane in charge.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of fans. A lot of people think she should be used more, and this was her getting a chance to step up.
I understand that, but I was just like,
but you felt like it was
Sasha
a letdown.
stepped to Summer Rae, but it's like, come on, you were in this match last night. All I did was walk out, but you should be the one. You're the boss. You should be the one to stand up.
I think that's where they were going with it, but Charlotte did a great job putting herself over.
Yeah, she could have handled the chance for a while.
She was getting.
Well, this is where I had a big problem
because she got emotional.
Well, my feeling on wrestling is this is not we're not watching the NFL where everybody you know watches it. Everybody you know plays fantasy football. Everybody you know watches a Thursday night game or watches the playoffs or watches the Super Bowl. Wrestling to me is we're like a relatively small group of people that like this. We all have it. We count on one hand the good friends we have that actually watch wrestling and like wrestling. So I'm an advocate of, as wrestling fans, we all enjoy it. I hate the idea of a wrestling fan telling another wrestling fan, well, no, this is the way you're supposed to like wrestling. Like, I like this guy and this guy. Oh, you're not a good fan because you like that guy. It's like, no, we're all people who like this kind of weird thing. Like it the way you want to like it, except that people like different things. Not everybody likes the same thing. And these idiots, I don't want to call it the IWC because we all have the internet. I kind of want the internet wrestling community to be a positive thing.
Yeah.
We're a community of people who like the same thing. We like different things about it. But we should all be kind of cool with, yeah, you like that guy. I like this guy. You like that match. I like this match. And some of these idiots who complain for years about women's wrestling, about the divas. Well, guess what? You got the women's championship now. You got the 3 best female workers in the company fighting at WrestleMania for the new championship. They're presenting it on Raw. And all you're doing is chanting for somebody who's not even on the roster. I get it. On an NXT show, you want to chant, hey, we want some Bayley, or you want to chant, Bayley, will you be my girl? Fine. But you're getting something you asked for, and you're taking a dump all over it. To me, that's disrespectful to all those women in the ring. To me, I felt like, why are you doing that? Because now everybody in charge who says we don't need to cater to these people, you're showing them exactly why they don't. Because when you get something you want, you don't appreciate it. You just want to put yourself over. The show's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about you.
Jericho
it's about the people in that ring.
Podcast. Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. Well, not keep your mouth shut. Make noise. But accept what they're doing. When you're getting something you want, appreciate it. Don't make it look bad. Don't make them look bad. Yeah, I'm pissed because I hate that. That's my least favorite thing about wrestling. And people want to, don't put yourself over. It's not about you. You bought the ticket, but so did everybody around you.
Promo of the year, Ron.
Yeah, don't cheer.
Did you
cheer.
Say that from Jericho? Jericho said like the same thing about
I don't know.
Podcast. Brooklyn promo of the year.
I hate it. I was so angry last night watching that. and Charlotte actually, she's doing like a fake baby face, like, oh, we all did this, guys, and she's eventually going to turn on everybody.
She's trying to turn, and they don't let her turn because she's trying to talk, and they start talking to Bayley. I understand it's the night after WrestleMania, Bayley dropped the title, you want to see Bayley, but Bayley, I told you last week, Bayley ain't coming up.
Right.
That the women's division NXT isn't ready for Bayley to come up because they haven't established anybody yet. But let Charlotte be Charlotte. It did not allow her to be the heel that she is. It threw off her cadence and everything.
No, it soiled the whole thing for me. And I know, like Bayley tweeted about it later, saying thanks, guys, and Sasha tweeted something that said, Bayley, you could be my girl, or whatever it was. But to me, it's like you're just stomping on everybody that's out there. It's one thing to chant, we want Sasha when she's in a tag match and she's in the corner, but somebody who's not even at the show, who's part of the show, is getting chanted for over everybody who, like I said, you wanted it. That's what you wanted. Everybody's been complaining about it, and then you didn't take it when you got it. It's like all you want to do is just find the next thing to do to ruin everything. So that's everything I have to say about that. I don't know if anybody else has anything to say about the women's division, about anything. That was my whole thing. I was really upset.
Well, Ron, take a second to catch your breath.
Okay.
I thought the promo, it bothered me that Charlotte was so bothered by the crowd. I figured if she learned anything from her dad not to let that happen to her, but I understand. It is what it is when that situation's happening. It is, so. Well,
I don't think she was really bothered. It's just the fact that for her, this was an emotional moment because this is what women have always wanted. The term diva is dead. The term diva for me is like prissy and needy, like wide receivers get called divas all the time. Yeah. That's what I think of the term diva. Now they're actually women. Charlotte's wanted this. She came back and said they wanted this. They're finally being recognized as superstars and women and moguls for everyone in the sports entertainment industry. So I think it was more of an emotional moment for Charlotte. That's why her cane kept getting thrown off. The crowd was getting to her because they were saying women's wrestling. It was just a Bayley chance, but that's what Charlotte wanted, and I think she got a little emotional even as being a heel.
Yeah, I just don't get that whole mentality of we're going to make the show about us, because it's not about us. We're supposed to enjoy it. It's something we like, but let the people in the ring do what they're supposed to do. Don't get in the way of it. There's very few times when hijacking, quote unquote, a show works. When Daniel Bryan is egregiously being looked over.
If you're in the ring, if the superstar's in the ring, then hijack the show that you're chanting for. Don't just hijack it because you're bored.
That being said, though, I love the introduction of the Women's Championship.
Did you buy it?
I didn't buy it, not yet. I probably will. Ultimately, you guys probably both know that. But I'm excited for what the future holds for, probably 6 to 10 of these women that are now, they don't have to carry around that butterfly title.
The tramp stamp?
Yeah, they can go out there, they can do what they do, be who they are, and not just be a commercial for some show you watch. So I won't say anything bad about it because I know you watch it. But
writing's amazing.
Yeah,
they know how to build storylines.
Yeah, they do. I'll give them that. They build storylines better than they do on Raw.